Hi friends, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today we are doing a reading about your current relationship. So it doesn't matter if you already in a relationship or maybe you just show personal interest towards each other, or some of you may be in a separation. So we're gonna see what's the future like 12 months to 24 months for your current connection. First of all, we are going to select your group. So let's see, for group 1, the main message for your connection. Spirit, what's the message for our dear group 1? Okay, come in. So this one, you've got breathe. For group 2. Okay, this one. So you got fork in the road. And now you've got the third group. The message for the future. Okay, this one looks like it. So it's a thinker. 44. I will bring them close when we finish all the pile. The group 4 is okay. You've got to be fair. Right, I'll bring them close. Let's first of all assign your crystal. Let's get this one for that. So this is breathe 29. Okay, apologize, it's a bit wobbly. And your group 2 is a fork in the road. Okay, we will get this one, this crystal for this one. It's very pretty. So this, and the group 3 has got 44, the thinker. Let's find a crystal for this group. I'll get this one, like teardrop. Our group 4, dear group 4, you got to be fair, the 38. Well, let's get a rose quartz, okay, for your group. It's beautiful. Okay. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time, and I will put the timestamp down below, and also I'll put all the cards I'm using in this reading down below for you to purchase if you're interested. And once you're ready, I shall see you later. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading today. Today we are going to see your current connection. Either you're already in a relationship, or maybe you're new, very interested to get into a relationship. And also it can be somebody maybe recently separated, and within like, I will recommend within 2 years and not like 5 to 10 years too long. So we will see what's the future for your connection in next 12 to 24 months. So if you pick up this crystal, I believe it's Amazonite, but I'm not sure. I'm not really good at crystal. And this is breathe, the 29. 29 is also 11. Maybe it's very important to some of you. So I'm gonna put the crystal down here. Hopefully it doesn't roll. Yeah, I'll put your oracle here. Because right away I feel the breathe is like be patient. It tell you maybe can't rush the situation. You have to let it unfold, and need a lot of like calming, meditate, maybe even pray. Things will come to you your way. If you want this relationship to go ahead, trust it, trust the divine timing, be patient with yourself and with how this relationship going to unfold. And also calm your mind and vibrate the calming, peaceful energy. At least just breathe in your life, enjoy your present life. That's what I feel right now. This is the key message. We'll see how it's going to blend into your tarot reading. We will first of all draw some tarot, then we will see and using some oracle towards the end to get a further confirmation. So let's say group 1. Okay, well, I'll put them maybe on here, sorry. I'll put this here. Probably have to cover this card. Okay, welcome. Favorite 2. Okay, King of Cups and Queen of the Wands. Excellent. I want to also show you the bottom deck. It's 2 of Wands. And before we start, I want to clarify the 5 of Wands. Why the 5 of Wands? Okay. Oh, okay. There's I have to cover this card. It's a beautiful, it's a lover. Okay. So in the past, you have got the hangman, which I feel this relationship or connection you feel didn't progress. And there's a kind of like staying in limbo, or maybe there's a situation you can't move this relationship or connection towards each other. And it feels like there's a period of waiting here, and requires both of you to be super patient. At least you have to be very patient with your situation, right? And right now with the Knight of Swords, and I see you could be pretty anxious, like you might go through sleepless night. I'm not sure whether this is something to do with this relationship, but I feel likely it's to do with this relationship, or it can be just the period you can't rest really well. It can be other events or situation is impacting your sleeping, and you might be having like a lucid dream. And this I feel either you try not to listen to your feeling, intuition, but I mean most of the time you might feel a little bit restless, like a bit stressful, and literally maybe you don't even remember what have you dreamt of. That's how I feel right now you are in this situation. It can be due to you feel it's anxious, anxiety, worry, or fear. There's some kind of uncertainty causing this restless energy right now. I also can feel in the next 3 to 6 months, and there is a significant healing going through. With the star cards here, I do feel you are somebody really like look after your all your levels, such as your physical, your spirit, your mentality, that level. The star usually starts with our soul healing, the healing for our mental health, and the healing for our emotion, the spirit healing. And it's also showing me very strong kind of like a prayer, like a meditation. This is the energy I feel, or either I feel this connection are going to bring you a lot of healing. Maybe you start to seek the healing from within. Then you realize literally this situation, this might be the best situation for you, because it's going to give you a lot of like wish fulfilling. But it's a hope. There's a lot of hope out there. But you started your healing journey from within. And what I also feel is there are a lot of message communication between you two, and there's a lot of passion here, because this connection, I feel it looks very promising, and the other party does feel like someone you can count on. Somebody is interested in you, and also you both are having this mutual attraction towards each other, because 8 of Wands is very positive indication, and I see there's a lot of heat. It's like Cupid arrow. It's a lot of like shooting arrows towards you. It means like this person literally have intention, is like this Ace of Pentacles is a promising. It's like something maybe not yet to 10 of Pentacles, but it's like a beginning. At least they are trustworthy. It's like they have the serious intention for developing your relationship. They also super interested in you, and it can be mutual attraction. 8 of Wands is talking about you and the other person proactively reach out towards each other. Lots of message, lots of like chatting on the phone, this type of energy what I see. And also I feel this energy here, which is very positive. And because it make me feel there is a situation you feel didn't move as quick as you expected. Because the 8 of Wands does talking about passion. Maybe the progress of the relationship connection is not as fast as you wish for, because you can feel sometimes a little bit of bored. 4 of Cups can talk about somebody maybe get a little bit of tired and bored of certain situation. It can be because of your connection. And sometimes you might have a lot of chatting and maybe it's not much like progressing in physical, such as like engagement or together, that type of thing not happening as quickly as you expected. Sometimes you could feel it's a little bit bored, or maybe you feel or are they really into me or something. It feels like somebody literally already have the 3 cups, and I feel 3 cups usually talking about the celebration, a lot of like a social event, but maybe you're feeling it's not as ideal, as perfect as you expected. That's how I sense your energy. But as an outcome, what I feel is this person, and it can be representing yourself too, because I feel you are a very strong counterpart, because you are like this Queen of Wands. There's a lot of like passion beneath yourself, but in the surface level, you're trying to keep yourself cool, keep yourself like very understanding, very compassion towards each other. It's very strong maturity in controlling your emotion. It can be the other party, because I see the King of Cups such as the other party, what I feel. And the outcome is this person maybe hold their emotion pretty hidden, like hold them really towards their chest, and sometimes it's too subtle to tell because they're very matured in the emotion space, and they're probably trying to take longer and slower to know, using their intuition to know whether you are the right people, because within their heart they sense you are this Queen of Wands. They have strong interest and they feel very attracted by your charm, because you look very confident. You like this whole package. You like this a queen, which is very high vibration, energetic, and charming, if you know what I mean. But I feel overall, this connection doesn't have any problem at all. It just gives me the feeling of there's a lot of conflicts is coming from how quickly we want to push this relationship. Because I do feel you both literally can be soulmate, because the lover is talking about soulmate, but it's also sometimes talking about decision we have to make from our true heart, from our authenticity, and make the decision which we desire. So the 5 of Wands is a conflict. There's a conflict energy constantly, because the 5 is a change, is a fast moving transition energy. It's usually talking about, for me, this connection is a lot of passion, but sometimes the passion can be pretty intensive. It's also maybe make you time to time to feel, oh, I really want to be with them, but I'm not too sure anymore. There's like sometimes we have to argue with each other about something, because I do feel the lover is showing me very strongly both have mutual attraction, a soulmate potential. But sometimes you do have to overcome some feeling of there is a problem there. It's not as fast as I expect. There's an argument sometimes, but it's normal, because that's how you have to transit towards a more like a 6 of Wands. 5 is the one step towards 6 of Wands being successful, because 5 has a lot of like crush, especially the passion, the crush of the feeling. It's our mind, it's our heart, because we like each other so much. And overall, what I feel is there's a strong feeling of plan. There's a strong feeling of having a proper plan to approach this relationship, because from 1 to 2, there's more planning here, which is I feel this relationship is progressing. Although it's only 2, but I do feel you two maybe need to align towards each other. As I feel the oracle is talking the breeze, is maybe it's indicating you can meditate more, wait, be patient, and let this beautiful connection to unfold naturally. Because I feel you too like ideal. Maybe the King of Cups can be pretty matured and subtle. They don't show their emotion as strong as the Wands, the King of Wands. But you have to accept, to understand they very subtle. They're like water sign. They have to manage their maturity and calming of their peace. Like the emotion maturity is very important for them. But I feel they are very attracted by you and drawn into your energy, as you are the Queen of Wands. And I feel with the 9 of Swords, it's also indicating somebody may be getting their overthink and getting their anxiety these days, and need to breathe in, because breathing is helping you to release any anxious, any uncertainty, and especially let you sleep better. Because maybe when you didn't sleep much, sometimes your mind is feeling really tired. It can give you some indication of something was wrong there, but it wasn't. The star, I do see you are healing, because the slow pace of this relationship is helping you to heal as well. It's really beautiful connection. So I'm going to draw further oracle message for you as well. Spirit, what's the message for group 1 for the connection with you? Okay, come up. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Yes, as I said, 8 of Wands. There's a lot of attraction here for sure. You have to trust your own feeling. And let's now see. Do I have another one? Oh yeah. So let's see. What's the other message for you? Spirit, any other message for group 1 for the connection? Oh, the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, it's like you have to master the speed. With the 8 of Wands, sometimes it can be pretty fast, but it's also burning very quickly. So sometimes you have to gain some momentum and have the balanced type of energy. Sometimes you want it to be more in peace, sometimes you want more passionate towards each other. What I feel the waxing moon is talking, sometimes you may have to be more patient with your relationship, how it's going to be unfolded. And let me put this here, and also I want to just checking the guidebook, make sure I don't miss anything here. Also, waxing moon. So during the waxing moon circle, hope springs internal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create a reality you're dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energy is rising up, emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can go there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make courageous commitment to make more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. See, you are on the right track, dear group 1. Don't be anxious and nervous about it. Just keep moving forward. And align your goal in your meditation, what you want. And also I want to see other message for you, group 1. Group 1? Okay, come on here. Ooh, within the next few months, I feel it's a good sign. Something exciting is happening. Maybe 8 of Wands is talking about you two have very fast progression of your relationship and travel, get to know each other and get closer towards each other. You might be worried about something right now, but I feel there's a strong progression in next couple months is happening. Let's see what else for our group 1 for their connection. Okay, oops, dropped. Sorry, dropped on the ground. You got dance. Allow yourself some fun each day, just as the sun dances with the moon each night. You maybe have to relax a bit, enjoy life, have more fun. Stop overthink, or maybe you need to shift your focus towards something you are interested to do, rather than just focus on this relationship, why it's so slow, why he hasn't responded me yet. Just let yourself to chill a bit. And what else? You got to teach. Inspire others and let nature be your greatest teacher. Spend some time in nature. I'm putting here. And what else you got is humility. Flowers are unaware of each other's beauty. They bloom regardlessly. Yeah, bloom because this person think you're the Queen of Wands. It's beautiful. And what's the final one? Okay, the final message. Grounded. Keep to your roots and stand taller than the trees. I feel the grounded can also talking about ground your energy, be centered, and meditate sometimes help you to ground. So it will release any insecurity or uncertainty or doubt in your heart, in your mind. So overall, this is very promising, group 1, and I hope the information, the message we channel today is helpful. If you like my video, thumbs up or subscribe. And I wish you the wonderful rest of your day and night. And I hope to see you again. Bye. Hi, group 2, welcome. Today we are going to do a relationship check-in to see what's the future for your connection. Either you are already in a relationship or maybe about to. It also can be a separation, but I wouldn't recommend if you already separated more than 5 or 10 years. So if you pick up this crystal, this is your oracle message. I put this here. So what I feel, this make me feel like important messages for this relationship, maybe to do with you have to calm and make a decision. It's like you might be in a situation now you have to make a choice. You might be at a crossroad. Regardless what decision you will make, it's gonna be a consequence. You have to take that responsibility for your own. So that's what I feel. Literally, it's an important decision you have to face. So I'm going to put this on the side, and then let's put this here. Look, so let's now, first of all, have a look at what's the main message for your connection. Spirit, let's channel group 2. What's the message? Okay, let's see what's happening right now. Where is this connection heading? Okay. Surrounding energy. Okay. Okay. The judgment here. Okay, you got 2. Okay, I'm gonna explain them. Your bottom deck is 3 of Pentacles, and I'll put them here, and also got the 9 of Cups here too. So I'm gonna also wanted to see, because I see there's some kind of like a legal documentation with a justice in the past. I feel there can be some document, there can be some, for example, if it's a separation, it's a divorce, or it's marriage, it can be some kind of like major contract between you two. I want to see, yeah, it make me feel like there's a, maybe it's a marriage or something. When the 2 of Cups clarified justice in the past, I feel you two may be already together. There can be a legal document. There can be a marriage commitment. There's something like come into a very balanced relationship. It's like somebody got married or engagement. bring two parties together through some legal form agreement. And for some reason, I see right now there's a 10 of Swords, but I'm more feeling the 10 of Swords maybe have somebody in this relationship, or both of you could release some old painful past to let it go. Because the 6 of Wands is you both literally wanted to achieve a success in your relationship, at least yourself. Because the 6 of Wands is talking about very uplifting, celebration, win, becoming a champion, becoming like everyone is being. I see this in like a marriage too. Maybe there's some kind of ending of something, releasing of something, whatever may be happening in the past. You have decided to now it's the pain, I need to let it go, release it. If it was old wound, old relationship cause you some kind of like betrayal feeling, now you feel it's a time to let it go. It's funny, like this feeling of ending, but I do feel this ending is for good, because this ending literally is going to turn something around, becoming something worth to celebrate, worth to live positively for, and it worth to fight for, because it's a very positive indication for this ending here. Also, let's now just channel your message and the energy flow. Let's see what else, because with the 10 of Wands in 3 to 6 months, I do feel there's a lot of it can be talking about passion. Sometimes it's too much passion to bear. It can be so much going on between you two. Sometimes it can cause a lot of anxious anxiety, like a burden. It can be some type of like burning out desire, because it makes me feel like exhausted. It can be talking about connection is too passionate, because I do see there are a couple of deers at background. It made me feel like maybe it's a passion between you two, make you feel very intensive. Most of the time, the 10 of Wands is talking about the responsibility. It's like a burden. It's something is too much. But this case, the connection made me feel like this connection is too much for you to feel like how passionate it is. Because what I see is the energy moving. There are type of like intensive movement here. It's very energetic. Lots of passion building. And 8 of Wands make me feel like you two maybe have so much texting, messaging towards each other. There are a lot of physical activity, physical things, because cubic arrow, it's fast moving, attraction, love, passion. And we will talk about the result in the end, because I do feel yourself have some kind of like judgment is like a soul wake up call. It can be a feeling of you realize there's this person maybe you have pretty dramatic history with, because you do have 2 of the 10s. I can't ignore, because 10 usually we're talking about something like ends, but somehow I do feel this energy didn't end. It's like almost done, but then it keep going. This is like very interesting here, because the feeling of these two person here strongly attract towards each other. It can be even torture. Sometimes like there is a lot of maybe there's a lot of drama in between. Sometimes can be arguments, conflicts can be so intensive as well, but then passion is also there, very intensive. And many times you have to decide to finish this, complete the relation, but then maybe you didn't drop it, you keep going. Because judgment can talk about reconciliation, go back together. It can be 2 different things. It can be like a separate, realize that it didn't work. In this scenario, I feel more like a reconcile. Judgment call. It's like destined. You accept as it is. The other party accept this is the way how we in this relationship as it is. We're meant to be together, and let's forgive everything and move ahead. It's a soul awakening. And in next 12 to 24 months, I do feel you have to really be courageous to overcome some obstacle there with the strength. It does feel the relationship, maybe there's some external party or events or impacts you have to overcome. Or it can be overcoming your own weakness. Like, sort of like, once you make your decision here, you have to be strong. Believe what the choice you make is the best for both of you. Because this relationship make me feel like it can be successful. You do have some kind of planning here. You do have some duality here with the Two of Wands. And also your bottom deck goes Three of Pentacles. It make me feel like maybe you and the other party has to respect each other and build something gradually together, because you can have a very harmonized relationship. It's actually Three of Pentacles to the relationship make me feel like this relationship can be very grounded in a material world. There's a lot of contribution coming from both parties. Work together like a team to make this happen in reality. There's some important decision you have to make, because as a result, the Chariot is talking about you might have to struggle between your desire, the desire from your heart, and what is logical for you in reality. Because the Chariot is talking, somebody can drive their desire, drive their heart feeling, and also blend them really well with reality, what their logic mind is telling them to achieve their success. You might have sacrificed so much for the other party in the past, because now you have your own goal. You made your decision. Just pursue what you make you feel you want to do. It's really important because you come through so much. You made a lot of sacrifice along the way. Maybe you did a lot for the other party, the other person, to allow your relationship to develop. But now you had enough. This card is talking about navigating opposing forces in your life to get where you want to be. Maybe you have to get some work ahead, but it is necessary because it will give you a lot of strength. It's actually really talking about the strength to overcome the obstacles, because if you do feel you're in a challenging relationship, it can show you are having difficulty steering it in the direction you want. Maybe you feel you both are sharing such a strong connection. But sometimes when challenging situation, I see Chariot appears a lot with when you feel you're struggling to make this relationship to next level, you will realize the current situation, maybe it's not sustainable, but you find it's pretty challenging and difficult to change it. Because now when I feel this energy flow, it's not a black and white in your reading here, because with the fork in the road, I feel you are going to make a decision. You can either come back towards each other or maybe have a separation. Because if I was looking at this energy, you have 2 of the 10. It's talking about maybe too much. You feel it's enough is enough. And if it's an ending, you might be actually traveling. You might meet someone else. The 8 of Wands can talking about some new energy coming in. And I now want to also confirm what's the 8 of Wands here. Is that new person or old person here? Let's clarify the 8 of Wands, please, Spirit. The High Priestess. Because it's talking about trust your intuition. Maybe it's something you're not known yet. Because the environment make me feel like there's a mystical surprise on your way. It's coming very fast. So there are 2 scenarios. When you make a decision, stay with this person. If it's a marriage or it's a commitment, you have to let go of some painful history or situation in the past. So you can actually flip your energy like a win-win. It's like at least you feel good about. And you also feel maybe from time to time there's too much going on here. There's a lot of passion or burden, but sometimes it can be a lot of responsibility. But you have made a choice to stay with each other. You will keep the momentum going. There's an inner knowing you can make this work because you want it. You want this relationship. But you need to actually have this soul realization, soul calling. It will happen for you. You will realize you're meant to be with this person because you got very strong intuition with the High Priestess here. And I see there's obstacles and things you are able to overcome. But it requires both of you to communicate, like work like a team. At least I feel like there's a sharing some obligation, sharing the responsibility, like a teamwork. And you need to make some long-term plan, like a kind of plan ahead. Maybe it's a 2 different paths. No matter how challenging the situation is, you will overcome them. Although it can be pretty struggling for you from time to time, but you can drive your willpower to balance what your heart is desiring and your logical mind, your goal is in your reality to achieve your goal. If you're talking about you making a decision, maybe separate, and I do feel it can be ended because once it ended, you will feel really good. You will feel relieved. You will feel like energized again because all the burden will be gone. Maybe from time to time, you still have like responsibility, maybe carried from that relationship. But I do sense there's some fast moving travel energy here. Maybe there's someone new come in. Because 8 of Wands is talking about some kind of uplifting, the love, attraction, that type of energy. And then you will start to make a call because judgment make me feel like you will have a new realization. Through your 12 to 24 months, you will understand something different, some soul calling. And then realize you're taking the consequence of the decision you made. It's fine. You make peace with it because you know this is your heart, your soul calling. That's something you really want to do. And then you will overcome your obstacle as a strength card here as a result, because then you will have some new plan for your future life. Maybe you would devote it more into your work, in your community, friendship, whatever it is to you. The 3 of Pentacles is talking about teamwork, like community together, doing something. And if you are single, you decided to be single, the Chariot is talking about if you're looking for love, you will make it happen. Also, you are somebody is not going to lower your standards. You don't compromise what you want. Even you're not finding the right relationship now, your determination can eventually lead you the outcome you want, you're seeking for. So if you are going to stay single, you're still going to choose the right person because you really know what you want after the Judgment card. So now I want to see the other decks, Oracle, just to getting some further information for your group too. Spirit, what's the other main information for group 2, please? Okay. Okay, it says the forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you'll experience more love in your present moment. Yeah, some of you maybe will face a separation, but then you will learn from this. If that happened, I'm sorry, but I feel your life, you know where you're heading. You're gonna be very successful. No matter what you want, you will achieve your goal. Any other message for this group, please, Spirit? Okay. What did I know? Maybe it's talking about you don't compromise. If you feel your intuition is telling you no, just listen to it. Let's see any other information here. Okay, you have you and your loved one are safe. New moon in Cancer. So the Chariot is also a Cancer. Let's now also check more in the guidebook so I can getting you the full meaning, whatever apply for your situation. So there's a new star coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and the places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you're hoping to move forwards with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring your heart's desire. Right. I hope it's helpful. And now let's also see another oracle message for group 2. Okay, you got kindness. It's talking about be kind to yourself and to others. And now let's see any other message for group 2. Okay. Adventure. Live wide and free. That made me of 8 of Wands energy. Maybe you are going to take some adventure eventually. Let go. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. Okay. It can be some of you have to let go of some situation to free yourself and to plan out your future. So this reading, I do see 2 different scenarios here. It's all due to an important decision you will make. Since we see the oracle as a fork in the road, once you make your decision, no matter what it is, just trust it. Because I do feel the result, the 12 to 24 months, although it's gonna be a bit rocky, it's not gonna be like as smooth as easy, but you will overcome any obstacle in front of you and achieve your personal goal, your dream. You will be taken care of because your spirit is saying you and your loved ones are safe. And that's all I see for you, group 2. And I hope this message is helpful. If you like my video, thumbs up or subscribe. And I wish you have a wonderful rest of your day and night. And I hope to see you again. Bye. Hi, group 3, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are going to do a reading to check in your current connection, or you can be in a relationship or about to get into a relationship. It can also apply to a recent separation if you wish. And if you pick up this teardrop with this oracle. It's your message. Now let's channel your energy first. From this energy, what I feel is maybe it's a time you have to really weigh the pros and cons. And maybe it's a situation you can't decide in the past and you're still gonna make a decision in the future. With this card, I do feel like if you find your both are on the same page, this relationship has future, you will go for it. If it doesn't, you probably will make a decision because they are also as a fish in the sea. It makes me feel the spirit is telling you, you don't have to force it to work. If other people want to tell you who they are, just take them at their words. It's not the time for you to indulge in a fantasy, no matter what it is. So in this situation, you're gonna judge by the facts. And now let's dive into your tarot to see how your connection is heading in next 12 to 24 months. So for our group 3, the past. Got 7 of Pentacles in the past. So 6 of Swords, and you also have the Death. I'll put this here, sorry, so I can move this up a little bit. Okay, so please now. I feel this card wants to come. Okay, the Ace of Cups, and then here we'll have environment. Okay. Your hope and pew. Okay. Okay, you go. Okay. So I want to show you the bottom deck. You got the King of Cups. You also have the Magician. Okay. Maybe in the past, you made a lot of effort to build your relationship connection. And I feel there are a lot of connection to do with maybe work or material matter. Maybe there's a lot of material kind of investment, or something is to do with work, or something to do with building something together. Maybe because in the relationship, when I see the Pentacle, it makes me feel like this relationship is made to do with some material things. There's some investment you put in, and to hope it will grow one day. And it can be an indication you two could build a relationship through work together, or maybe running some business together. Right now, I feel you and the other person are in a transition period, because especially yourself, it's transiting out of some conflict situation. 6 of Swords sits here, make me feel like you are moving away. Maybe you are moving away from each other. Maybe you feel there was too much trouble here, and this was too much pain and obstacles, and maybe you deal with somebody, have a lot of arguments or egos, and you have to move on to transit. 6 of Swords give me somebody seeking for the peace after chaotic energy. That's how it made me feel like you are moving away somehow, because you're seeking for the peace, the calm, maybe in a metaphorical way, it's at least your inner peace within yourself. In next 6 months, and I do feel this ending, there's a something you have to let go, or something you have to transform. At least you are transform your own energy. And I feel with the death sits here, make me feel like there's a time you decide to let the old past go. There's an ending. There's something didn't work out, you know. Because the transformation could be painful, but it's for your new version, your new life. Because as an answer, your 12 to 24 months does give me the Ace of Cups. It's somebody's gonna fill up their own cup. There's a lot of intuition. There's a lot of emotion healing. There's a self-loving here. And it made me feel like, especially the eyes here with the moon circle, is you might be working a lot to meditate, to nourishing your own spirit needs, to fulfill your own cup, to seeking a new beginning. At least you start to love yourself, put yourself in priority. The new beginning started from your self-love, I feel. When it's neighbor together, and it made me feel like there's old things you have to let go to start something brand new. What I feel is maybe you don't get enough support, and you do wish to have a happy family. This is your goal. This is something you really want. Maybe you already have a family with the other person. Maybe it was a child there, because I feel these two cards both have a child the woman is holding. But somehow with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like there's a lacking. There's a insufficient support, material support here. Maybe it can be abandonment. It can be neglect. I'm sorry if that happened to you, because I feel like somebody is leaving you in cold. Or maybe you have a child. But what I want to tell you is you are the Empress, because you have a lot of prosperity, abundant energy within yourself. Yourself is already the whole package, because the Empress know their value. They actually a caretaker. Empress sometimes is because they're so abundant, and they can be taken advantage by the other people if they're lacking, because they're a giver. They look after other people. No matter what you put your finger in, you will turn them into gold. You've got that quality. You're very caring, very kind and gentle, loving, also attractive. And I feel with the Empress energy, you might feel you are bring back your own confidence after you have gone through this rebirth, the death energy. You realize your own value, because you deserve the best as the Empress card here. But I'm not gonna ignore, you still have the Nine of Swords. It means somebody still have to overcome a lot of like a nightmare. It could be sometimes you recall the past. It causes you a lot of anxious, anxiety, stress sometimes. Because as a King of Cups at the bottom deck, it could be to do with this person can be a water sign. Can be emotionally draining, because the King of Cups make me feel like somebody, when they not in a good position, they emotionally draining. They can be emotionally toxic, even like emotionally manipulating. I'm sorry if that is the case, but because I do feel you might have to go through some recovery just to get your own peace, because even you have lived physically, but from time to time we do feel being haunted by our history, even the history doesn't bring a lot of pleasant, right? But I do feel as a result to overcome any difficulty you're currently going through or are going through. There are a lot of self-loving, self-caring. The new Ace of Cups also talking about new beginning, new attraction. If you're seeking for new love, there's a possibility there, but it starts from you love yourself first, because you are the Empress. If you're not interested in any new relationship very soon, it also indicates there's a lot of self-care, make you feel abundant, make you feel good about. Now I want to channel Oracle, just see any further message from the Spirit for you, please. For group 3, please, Spirit. What's the message for our group 3? This wants to come. I require love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay. I also going to see from the angel for group 3. Any additional message for group 3, please? Angel, okay. It's up to you, right? It's up to you. It's like the thinker. You know, even it works out on the same page, it's fine, go for it. If it's not, there are enough fish in the sea, you will have better one out there for you. And also, let's have a look at other oracle. So literally you got your own power to decide what is good for you, group 3. You got the Empress energy. What's the other message for our dear group 3? Okay. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. As I said, you are good enough. And let's also read your guidebook. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-affecting? Humility is good, but it can go too far, and join this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer the question, have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo cards need some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it shall be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings result. Okay. Okay, finally, let's see any other oracle for our group 3. Okay. Change. It's talking the falling leaves do not signify the end, but the beginning of a fruitful season. So there's a change, is like the death card. It's gonna bring you fruitful season, new hope. A lot of, because fruits to me is like a lot of abundance, a prosperity. Even the Ace of Cups. Any other message? You got another 2. Flow. Go with the flow. Don't rush. Don't hurry. Clearing. Make room for growth. Maybe you have to declutter things in your room and make you feel the energy is very negative. The old things you no longer wish to hold on. It can talk about physical clearing. It can also talking about your mental, your emotion clearing, or your spirit clearing, cleansing. Make you feel Ace of Cups again, because you're good enough. Just trust yourself. You are the Empress. This is all I see for you, dear group 3, and I truly hope this message is helpful. If you like my video, thumbs up or subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and night. And I shall see you again. Bye. Hi, group 4, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are going to do a reading to see your current connection, or maybe the new connection you're about to enter, or it can be a recent separation. If you pick up this crystal, and this is your oracle message, we're gonna see next 12 to 24 months where this connection is heading. To be fair, this card, the 38, it made me feel like a justice. It could be a relationship you might have to achieve the balance between both parties' value, like a benefit for both of you. It can be like it's a balance between a person feel being heard or can speak their truth. It can be a balance between a material matter. It can be some kind of cause and effect. No matter what it is, I feel like the best condition you need to work on is to achieve a benefit for a mutual party in this relationship. So now let's have a look at further information from your tarot. I want to see for our dear Pyre 4, what's the connection next to it? Okay. Okay, you got 2. So let me cover this one. So it's a death and the star. Okay. I don't know. Emperor. Okay. Lots of major arcana. Okay, next one. Wow, Judgment. Wow, lots of amazing energy here. Jeez, all major arcana. So okay. And let me cover this card. So you've got the Lover, and also you've got the 3 of Wands. Is the outcome. You've got the Page of Cups and 4 of Pentacles. So your bottom deck's got the 4 of Cups. This is your bottom deck. You also got the Empress here. Okay. I feel with the Death card, there was a significant breakup or ending or completion, because the reason is it's the end, help you to heal yourself. The Star card sitting here is you need a period of healing, the healing from releasing your old past, to let go. And also what I feel right now, you are a very committed person. You're working on your own life. It's like the Emperor give me indication someone are very disciplined and somebody is very committed. Somebody is building their own empire. And it can be an indication of you are seeking from a relationship. It can be a husband material, wife material only. You want a relationship which is committed, which is promising, which is having a future. That's the condition. Or you can be the empress building your own castle, your own kingdom. The Judgment is also giving me a feeling in next 3 to 6 months. There's a feeling of deep self-reflection. If you're still single, there's a deep reflection, self-reflection to help you to know who you are, what you want, what type of relationship you are seeking. If it's a relationship already there, but I feel this group doesn't, maybe it's a self-reflection more strongly, because if the Judgment does appear, you're still in a relationship, it can be either like fix it better or break it. It can be a turning point. You're gonna have a judgment call, like a wake up, to either reconcile or just end it. It's two-way to go, but I feel this group give me strong feeling of self-reflection, of finding the truth within who you are, what you want. The surrounding energy, I feel you have a lot of unknown situation right now. The moon show me is a period of self-reflection. There's a healing. There's also kind of fear, because you might feel the history brought you maybe healing, but somehow you don't have a lot of faith. Maybe it's a reflection you have to go through to dig in, to work on shadow work, and what actually is blocking you, what's your intuition is telling you, because the moon also talking about we are feared of unknown. You might have to face, you need to bring in your faith. You need to work out what exactly you want. They are all major arcana. That means your relationship is actually giving you a lot of major soul lessons you have to overcome. And for yourself, you're literally looking for your soulmate. Maybe there's somebody around you, a joy or attraction, because the 3 of Wands indicate there's action here. There may be a newfound love and friendship on the way. Maybe you meet somebody in a trip, you went somewhere, you met someone. They can be a potential soulmate. There's some kind of decision you have to really think hard, because the love is also talking about a choice. We come from our heart. The desire, we make a decision from our heart. I feel next 12 months to 24 months, there can be someone like maybe a bit younger, or maybe not that mature, but they got very sweet, very, I would say it's a romantic feeling, because the Page of Cups does give me that very sweet feeling. Somebody got pure heart, a lot of love for you. But you could hold on really tight about how successful they are, because the 4 of Pentacles is talking about somebody's having some kind of status, social status, and hold on really tight. And maybe you look at this person, maybe it's too young, or could be too immature. Maybe they're not even well established. And maybe you look at the situation more from how successful they are, their social status. It made me feel like there's a feeling of hold on really tight on something. Maybe you're not really willing to open your heart. I do see there's a new person coming into your life. They have a very pure intention. They have a good feeling about you. They're very pure. And overall, I feel you've been contemplate a lot. 4 of Cups, usually talking about somebody feel bored. But I feel in your situation, it's a lot of self-reflection. You dive deep into your feeling. and you dive deep into your soul emotion to feel who you are, what you want. And within 12 to 24 months, as the answer, the hangman here is if you already been dating, you also will have a pause, have a break to work out what's your intention, what you want. What kind of relationship is truly good for you? If it's not in a relationship, you don't hurry either, because the hangman does give me someone is self-reflection, someone is pausing, someone is taking a break just to reassess their life, their goal, where they are heading, what they want. Because you're looking for maybe the right way in a relationship, how to have a fairness, justice, balance between two parties. You haven't worked it out. I feel this group have a lot of lesson right now in next 24 within 24 months to learn from this relationship. It's actually teaching you something pretty profound. It's some kind of lesson you need to know how to find a relationship you truly want, your soul calling, the judgment, and your heart desire, and then how to manage a good balance in your future relationship. I also going to channel Oracle to get some further information for you. Group 4. What's other message? Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. See, if you do want to find a new relationship or reconcile with your ex, you have to work on your partnership. It's like a cause and consequence with the justice, the to be fair card. Anything else? Let's see what angel says. Yes. Listen to your soul calling. Angel is confirming you will find your answer. You will know what you truly want, and then you will fulfill your happiness. It's all workable. Any other message for group 4, please? Okay, you've got it. So it's the end of a tough circle. So the full moon in Capricorn. I'm gonna read this guidebook because it's got a lot of information here. How hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you're wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a tough time is forecast. This card asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, make a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Okay, so it's talking more like a justice, right? It's talking about the time to stop feeling the worst and find a good balance between your personal and private lives. So if it's a love question, maybe you have to meet the judgment, to face the reality, to have some kind of, I would say, like soul searching, what situation, what type of relationship you really want, and how to make adjustment, make a plan to help you. And also other oracle cards. Okay, the first one is the opportunities to unfurl like firm even without warm sunlight. It seems to me there's lots of opportunity, such as these Three of Wands for you. As long as you really know who you want, where you want to go, the relationship you want, there are heaps of opportunity. So also you've got the Strength. It's like overcome your fear. Have faith to your life. You will overcome your obstacle. Overcome your doubt too. What's the other message for group 4? Other message for their group 4. Okay, the time. Embrace the teardrops of light before they disappear with the morning sun. You feel like you gotta live in present. The time is right, the divine timing, everything will fall together. It's like your hanging man. It's a time you have to contemplate. Eventually, when you figure out, everything will unfold gradually for you. There's a divine timing. Also, just remember to enjoy your every moment when you can. Don't put a lot of hardship and don't put yourself under a lot of pressure here. The last two, you've got risk, and also you've got the what else? You've got the patience. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sometimes life is like take a risk, but then learn to grow wherever you're planned. So go with flow and be patient. Everything can be accomplished at natural pace. Be patient with yourself, with your situation. This is everything I see for you, group 4, and I truly hope the message is helpful. If you like my video, thumbs up or subscribe, and I wish you have a wonderful rest of your day and night, and I hope to see you again. Bye.